Hey everyone, I'm trying to give my Five Nights at Freddy's thoughts. Spoilers. It's a very interesting movie. I like the concept. Um, turns okay, so the security guard named Mike is security at Five Nights at Freddy's, or Freddy's, whatever it's called in the movie. And he meets a cop named Vanessa who knows the place very well. Um, Turns out Mike is taking care of his sister Abby because the parents died. He had a brother named Garrett, and he keeps screaming about him. Um, but he falls asleep at Freddy's. He sees these kids. These kids had disappeared. They were murdered by a yellow rabbit, who ends up being Vanessa's dad. And apparently he's been killing kids and taking them to Freddy's and making them using them to be their animatronic robots, I guess. And they end up kidnapping Abby. There's a B-plot where the aunt of Abby and Mike is trying to get custody of Abby because she doesn't think Mike's fit, but she just wants a check because, well, that's what Mike says. So, anyway, they do this whole ordeal where she has a babysitter at the beginning of the movie, but the babysitter is a spy for the aunt. So, the babysitter, who I think his name was Max, has a crew. They go into Freddy's, they wreck up the place. So when he's trying to get a babysitter for Abby, they wreck up the place. And then the robots, I guess the robots killed him? It doesn't really show. So he can't get a hold of Max, so he has no babysitter. He takes Abby. Abby meets the animatronics because Mike falls asleep because he's taking sleep meds to try to figure out what happened to his brother, who he can't stop dreaming about. And the kids appear in the movie, or in the dream. The kids appear in the dream. They end up being kids who disappeared from Freddy's, and Vanessa later reveals the kids are inside the machines, which kind of threw me off a little bit because that is kind of creepy, but I get it. And so the kids are in the machines. The kids are haunting the machines. They're being controlled by the yellow rabbit, who is Vanessa's dad. And I wanted to make this quick, but anyway, I don't forget what I said. I've tried to do this like 5 times already, so forgive me if I leave out anything. Vanessa's dad is kidnapping kids and I guess making them into the animatronics, and he needs more because maybe there's more. I don't know how many they have, but it seems like the whole crew's there. Anyway, in the end, Vanessa's trying to stop her dad from kidnapping Abby, killing Abby and Mike, but she ends up getting stabbed. Abby, who is like an artist, she likes to draw herself and her friends, who are the creatures at Five Nights at Freddy's, which is the name of the movie, but not the restaurant. It's Freddy Fazbear, I think. Anyway, she draws a picture of the yellow rabbit, who is Vanessa's dad, who I don't think is named. I think he is. I forget the name though. But she draws a picture of him holding a bloody knife, and around him is the dead children who are inside the machines, the animatronics. And So now instead of them doing his bidding, they look at him and they're like, yeah, we're gonna hurt you. Because they don't kill him. Or maybe they do, and there's something about the animatronics that revives the soul. Maybe that's what the concept is. Maybe I need to drink more caffeine before I watch a movie. That's complicated. Maybe it's not complicated. Maybe my weak brain just can't handle such a cool concept. But before he dies, he holds up the bunny head, the mask, and he's like, I'll be back, or something like that. Or you can't get rid of me. And then he puts on the helmet. What I don't like is at the end, Vanessa, the police officer who might befriend it, is in a coma. She tries to save them, but her dad ends up stabbing her. She apparently doesn't die either. No, I think the only people that die in this movie are are Max and her thugs. The aunt's hit crew or whatever. Hit crew? But and yeah, Mike visits Vanessa in the hospital. She's in a coma. He's like, I don't know if you can hear me, but we'll be here when you wake up. I don't think he says thank you or anything. I think he's just like, yeah, we'll be here when you wake up. And yeah. So apparently Abby's happier, had gone through this experience, and Mike's happier. Abby's teacher or therapist or whoever she was is saying, oh, she's been doing great the past couple weeks. Whatever you're doing, keep it up. So yeah, if you have like relatives who's like really depressed or whatever, I guess, go visit a haunted restaurant that has animatronics and have a fight, with them, and see why they're acting the way they are and set them free. I guess. I don't know. Is that the point of the movie? Get in a fight with robots and be happier? I don't know. I wanted to make this short, but I didn't. I hope I covered everything, and I hope you enjoyed this review. Thank you for watching this video. I hope you have a good day, night, evening, morning, afternoon, wherever you are, whatever time it is. Have a good one. Bye. Are you expecting some kind of in-credit scene or something? Bye.